live Facebook. So students, like like if today also, if you're facing any issue with Zoom, what you need to do is you can go to our Facebook group, which is facebook.com/group/Olympiad Success, and then there you can watch our video, okay, this recording. And for any of the previously held demos as well, you can go to our group and watch the demos, right? So good to begin, Rajan sir.
Yes, sure, ma'am. We can start.
Okay. So hi everyone. Once again, a very warm welcome to all of you, all the students and parents from Olympiad Success. I'm Aarti and I will be your host for today. So students, today we are here for demo and introduction program for English. So we were just discussing the benefits of reading and so English, it's a combination of many things. So once your English is good, so English, basically we are here for grammar classes, right? So this would be focused towards your grammar. And I know, like, I also used to get very afraid with grammar part during my childhood days, but here at Olympiad Success, we are here to make your concepts really strong. And Poonam ma'am, who would be going to be your mentor, she would make sure that all your doubts, all your queries are cleared and all your concepts are really strong, okay? And you don't face any problem, right? So there is this one question always, like we think of, so adjectives, right? So you would be knowing that there are various forms of adjectives, right? Everyone knows? Correct? Okay. And then how to put them into order? How many of you know? No, I too don't know. So once I say, like, okay, I'll say about Mokshik. So Mokshik is a beautiful, not beautiful. So Mokshik is a smart, intelligent, 5-year-old Indian boy. So how are we going to, how are we going to, place the adjective? So which adjective should come first? Which should come second? So anyone knows? So there are many rules to grammar, quality. So there are, okay, Mokshik, so there are various rules to this, right? So we would make sure that all the concepts are cleared, and so you don't make any mistakes, like while writing, while speaking as well. Okay. And today's flow of the session would be like, first of all, there would be an introduction by your mentor, Poonam ma'am. Okay, so she would be going to take your classes for English grade 5, and she has been associated with Olympiad Success for quite a while now, and she's a lovely teacher. She makes sure that the students understand each and everything, and she teaches out of her passion, and that's the best quality I can say about her. And after her introduction, Rajan sir would be giving you a brief presentation about the course. Okay, so if you have any doubts, queries coming up, you can write it down in the chat section and we would be taking up all your queries one by one. All right, so once the presentation gets over, we will be starting with the tour of the platform, tour of the Olympiad Success platform, wherein we would be showing you like how you can access the content on the platform if you enroll to this course. Post the tour of the platform, we will be having a short Q&A round, and after the Q&A round, we will be starting with the demo round for which you all are here. Okay, so all our classes are of 75 minutes, but today, since this being a demo class, it would be for around 40 minutes, 45 minutes only, right? Because the starting session would be taken up by the presentation and other stuff. All right. So all ready, steady? Should we move ahead? I'm not getting any replies from Zen, Sam, and Ruchi, and Yukti as well. Can I see you? Okay, Ruchi says yes. All right, so over to you, Poonam ma'am. Welcome to Olympiad Success platform, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Aarti ma'am. Hello, my dear students. I'm Poonam Rajpal, and I'm so glad to be here and gladder to see all of you. But although you have not switched on your videos, I would request if all of you could switch on your video. It will be lovely to see all of you. I'm sure you have such pretty smiles for you to show to all of us. Okay, I'll wait. I'll wait for that. Oh, lovely, Yukti. Kudos. Thank you so much, Yukti. Um, it's good to see that you are showing so much of interest to attend a demo session. Now, thank you, Ruchi Zen, to switch on your video. Okay, now if you could, raise your hand or maybe give me a thumbs up to answer this question. How many of you feel happy if you get good marks in your academics? How many of you could
Did
raise
I
your
raise my hand as well?
If we have become adults, we all love it. Obviously, success is always sweet. Um, but to taste the flavor of success, it's important to walk that extra mile. When I say extra mile, I mean you have to work harder than others in the class or in the school or in your neighborhood. Now, Olympiad classes will help you achieve that extra mile. So, are you all ready to travel with me, learn new things, explore the knowledge that is hidden, and become confident speakers? Remember, these classes are not only for your academics, but also to help you communicate more effectively with the world outside. So it is also going to strengthen your grammar, give you confidence to speak, put across um, a grammatically correct sentence, or help you write creatively, or accurately. So let's get ready to strengthen our basics in this language, and I look forward to learn and teach all of you. Are you all excited? Yeah, I am very excited. Okay, thank you so much, children. Over to you, Aarti ma'am. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much, Poonam ma'am. It's a pleasure to have you on the platform always. So now we would be starting with the presentation. So Rajan sir, over to you for a brief
Yes, sure,
presentation.
ma'am. I'm just sharing my screen. Is it visible, ma'am?
It's still loading. Yes, now it is.
Okay, thank you. So, welcome, students. Welcome to the demo of Class 5 English. So let me tell you about us, about Olympiad Success. So Olympiad Success is India's largest online preparation platform for Olympiad exam. We have Olympiad live classes, and this is our third year in live class students. We have School Plus program also. So in School Plus program, we offer 8 courses that are mathematics, English, science, logical reasoning, communication spoken and written, both Vedic math and also coding. What else? We also have online CBSE plus Olympiad classes for grade 6 to 10, and one-on-one tuition classes for International Mathematics Olympiad like SESMO, CMO, HKIMO, TIMO, Math Count, US Math Competition, Math Kangaroo, PMO, and also JEE preparation classes. Meet rank holder for session 21-22. So many students in Olympiad success got international rank 1. Now about this course students, there will be around 20 students in the class, and the classes will be conducted on Zoom platform only. So there will be 3 sessions per week. The days will be Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. The timings are 5 p.m. to 6:15 p.m. So the duration of the class will be 75 minutes, and there will be a break of 5 minutes in between. Okay. So the session includes theory, practice question, doubt session, and we will also discuss previous year papers. And students will get free access to the practice question, which will be available on the dashboard of Olympiad Success with reading material. And students will get a free access to the Olympiad Success platform for free mock test for English as well as for logical reasoning. So syllabus link I will share with you in the chat box, students. So the fees for this course is 9,560, and there will be 45 sessions in this course. The payment link I will share in the chat box. This include online classes, daily reading notes and exercise, practice of previous year paper, and you will get free access to Olympiad Success platform for English and logical reasoning, mock test or worksheet. And students, if you enroll today, you are eligible for free CEO exam, that is English Olympiad. Okay. So to join this course, what you need a laptop with good internet speed. And students, as you know, like preparation for Olympiad exam is tougher than your regular school curriculum, as there will be some topics from your upper grade also. So students will be required to spend approx 2 hours every day to cope up with the curriculum, and parent supports will be needed to check answers and repeat the concept. So live classes for this course students will start from 25th May, and currently we have students from 3,800 schools, and we are catering in 35 plus countries. So this is about this course. Now Aarti ma'am will give you a tour of Olympiad Success Dashboard. And after that, if you have any doubt, any query, you can ask in the chat box. So over to you, Aarti ma'am.
Yes, thank you so much, Rajan sir, for a wonderful presentation. So kids, I'm sure like you would be preparing your questions. Make sure you write them in the chat box so that we can answer them later once the tour of the platform completes, okay? So everyone can see my screen? Okay, thank you. So what you have to do, students, like once you are enrolled to this platform, you need to go to this link, which is olympiadsuccess.com/login. You have to enter your credentials. Okay, so this is class 5. I'll enter my credentials. Okay, and I need to click on the sign in button. So these credentials will be available to you once you register with us. I'll click on the sign in button. You would be redirected to the profile page. So now there are two important things to be noted here. First is the live classes, and the second is worksheets. So Rajan sir had explained during his presentation two important things he did mention. First was you are eligible for practice questions, reading material and answer keys, first thing. And second thing is you get a free access to topic wise worksheets for English and logical reasoning. Okay, so first of all, I'm covering the first part, which is the practice questions, answer keys and reading material. So now what you have to do is once you click on live classes, you would be shown this page. On this page, subject, topic, view schedule, holiday calendar, Zoom meeting ID and password is given. So under the subjects list, you have to select the subject for which you would want to see the content. All right, so since I have enrolled to all these subjects are coming under my list, but like all the subjects for which you registered, those only subjects would be displayed here. I'll click on English Olympiad, then I'll select the topics. Okay, so let's say I would like to select adjectives because we were discussing about adjectives earlier. Now let us click on reading material. As soon as I click on the reading material, a PDF opens up. Okay, so this is related to adjectives. So everything related to adjective, a theory would be given to you over here for your study, right? That you need to go through. After that, there would be practice questions. So attempt these questions, mark down your answers, and finally match your answers with the answer key given over here. Okay, so you have to match your answers with the answer key, and that's it about the reading material, practice question and answer keys, right? So for whichever topic you would want to see the reading material and all, so you need to just change the topic and the corresponding content will be displayed. Now let us talk about the schedule. Okay, so we have structured the schedule in a very nice manner. So if you see here, for every session we have decided like which topic would be taken up in which session. So session 1 would be nouns, session 2 would again be nouns, 3 would be pronouns, and so on. Okay, so now here in between you see there is a test and doubts discussion. So after every topic or two, we do conduct a test. This is a mock test, right? Which would make sure that you have understood everything, each and everything correctly. And I would want like everyone should score 100 on 100, right? This is grammar and everyone should score. So am I wrong, Poonam ma'am, or am I right? So do we get 100 on 100 in grammar or not?
Well, you don't get, definitely you can get. When it comes to creative writing, we try to not give
Full on full, yes.
So because we are trying to say that you still have room for creativity, but when it comes to grammar, you definitely, that particular part you can get 10 on 10 or 100 on 100.
Absolutely. So kids, you make sure that you do these tests really nicely, and you would be able to do that only if you have understood the topic really well, correct? And in a similar manner in each of these sessions, like all the topics have been mentioned, like what all topic would be taken up during which session. And finally, if I see here, so if I go at the bottom, so your course will get completed in 41 sessions, and the remaining 4 sessions would be for your doubt classes, practice of previous year papers, and further discussion. Okay, so we would make sure that you complete your course within 41 sessions, and after that there would be enough time for you to come up with your queries, come up with your doubts, and there would be lots and lots of practice. Okay, so now let me close this window, and then finally we have the holiday calendar over here. So on this page you can see the dates. So on these dates the exams, I'm not sorry, not the exams, the classes will not be conducted. Okay, so on these dates we won't be having any classes. Then here comes the Zoom meeting ID and password. So there on this like box, the meeting ID and password will be displayed. So you have to connect using these meeting ID and passwords. Now let us discuss about the topic-wise worksheet. So I click on the worksheets. So here you are getting 2 worksheets, like not 2 worksheets, 2 subjects worksheets. So first is English, right? Since this is English, and you get a free access to reasoning as well. So if I click on English, so here you see like almost 103 worksheets are available to you for your practice. So these are all topic wise worksheets. So adjectives, so if I talk about adjectives, so there are 6 worksheets available for you to practice for adjectives, right? So let us practice from this worksheet. So I have to click the take exam button, because all these worksheets would be available in the form of examination, and each worksheet would be having 25 questions. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to read the question, mark the answer, and move ahead. And here you can see your question panel, correct? Once you're done, you have to click on the finish button, and you would be redirected to your answer key page, right? And on the answer key page, you can see the complete question, the options, and the correct answer, and what you had answered. Okay, so my one answer is right, so that's really nice. Okay, and in case further, if you would want to see your performance again, like if you want to check the answer keys once you have logged out and logged in again, so how to check? What you have to do is you have to go on the performance tab over here. So let's say for English, I need to check. I'll select English from here, or I'll click all also. So it would be displaying me all the worksheets. So let's select English. And in here, we had attempted comprehensive English. We had attempted adjectives, the 6th worksheet. So let us click on the view button. So once you click on the view button, you would be getting redirected to the summary page, wherein you would be getting information related to your test, that is the time, date, your score, your percentage, etc. And once you click on the review button, you would be getting the complete answer key once again, right? So I hope you all remember like what all you would be getting. First is the live classes, and second is the worksheets, topic-wise worksheets. So that's about it. Now, kids, I'm stopping my screen share. If you have any doubts, any questions, you can write it down in the chat section, and we would be happy to answer all your queries. Otherwise, Rajan sir will be asking you very difficult questions, right, Rajan sir?
Yes, sure, ma'am.
Rajan sir, make sure that you ask something really mathematical. And okay, Samyak Jain is saying no doubts. So Samyak, your spelling of doubts is incorrect. You need to correct that, right? Yes, nice. Any question, Mokshik, Sam? No questions?
Okay, so firstly, let me tell students, can you tell me like what are the days and timing for the classes? Let's see when I'm presenting, who is listening carefully.
Saturday and Sunday.
And
So are they
timing?
right?
Okay, my voice is coming low. Okay. I'm asking what are the timings for the classes? 5 to 6:15. Okay. AM or PM?
So you should always, this indicates like, you should always come up with the complete answer, because there is always a scope of error, the mentors finding some kind of error in your answers, right? And there is where you lose marks.
Okay, let me ask one more question. How many sessions are there? Anyone remember? 45 sessions. It's correct. Okay, Atimam, I think we understand the details. So I think we can begin with the session now.
Yes, absolutely. So over to you, Poonam ma'am. Have a nice session. Have
Thank
a
you
nice
so much.
session, kids.
How much time do I have, Aarti ma'am?
So the session needs to be ended by 18:15, 6:15 basically.
6:15.
Right. So you
Okay.
have other like almost 45 minutes with you. You can end by 6:05 or 6:10 for
Okay.
Rajan sir to end the session. Yes.
Okay. Are you all ready? Okay, I want all of you to interact, of course, through chat, or you give me a thumbs up, or if there's any doubt at any point of time, you could raise hand and we will discuss and clarify your doubts. Okay. Have you ever heard about subject verb agreement? Okay, let me look at your, keep the chat section open. Have you ever heard? Okay, being in fifth standard, not everyone will. Yes, ma'am. Okay, Samyak has told yes. Very good.
So
Okay.
Poonam ma'am, sorry to interrupt.
Yes.
Poonam ma'am, sorry to interrupt. As the student strength is low today, you can even unmute the kids for them to speak up.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could do that.
Yes,
At
yes.
any
So
point of time, children, you would like to unmute and ask me anything, I will allow you to do that. Okay. So before we get on to what is subject verb agreement, it's very important we now break that and know what is a subject, what is a verb, and then we know what is the agreement between them. Okay. Now, what is a subject? Now, subject here in a sentence is the doer of an action. Now, when I say doer of an action means all of us know what is a verb. It's something that we quickly have understood while we were in class 3 or 4. What do you mean by a verb? What is that comes to your mind? Action. Very nice. So right now I am speaking, or my hands are moving, and you all are listening. I am sitting. So that particular action is called verb. Okay. Now in a sentence, who is doing the action? Okay, let's say Poonam ma'am is teaching English. Now, teaching is the verb. Who is doing the action of teaching? Poonam ma'am. So, Poonam ma'am becomes the doer of the action, the one who is doing the action. That means Poonam ma'am is the subject in the sentence. Poonam ma'am is teaching English. All of you are clear what is the subject? Yes, the one who is doing the action. So first thing that you are going to do is look at the sentence, find out where is the verb, and then ask yourself the question, who's doing that action? That particular word is the subject in a sentence. Okay. Now, this is what I've already taught you. Identify the verb in a sentence. Answer to the question, who is doing the action? The answer is the subject. Okay. Now, let's build our foundation to understand subject verb agreement. Okay, there is something that you have to understand prior to understand the agreement. Okay, now I want all of you to be alert. Okay, although you are in not in great numbers, but I want all those, whoever, how many of you are there, please focus and listen, because this particular topic you will be taught even when you are in class 6 or 7. Okay, so it's important that you are getting that opportunity or a chance to learn this in detail today. So, and it's a very important topic because it will help you avoid the errors that we make in speaking or writing. Okay, now what do we do to convert singular nouns to plural nouns? All of us know what are nouns? Name of a person, place, animal, or an idea or a thing. Okay. So right now there is a, see, I have this bottle. Okay. It's a thing. I have this mobile. These are nouns. Okay. Anything that we can see and name them. They're naming words. So what do we generally do to convert them to plural? If you could answer me, what do we do? We add S. Kimaya says we add S or we add ES. Lovely. Or we add IES. More, at least I would say 80% we add S. Okay. Or sometimes they're irregular. They are completely different. But 80% of the nouns, if we have to convert, we add S to it. Okay. Now we add S to most of them, right? Room becomes rooms. Now, what do we do to convert singular verbs to plural verbs? Firstly, this question itself will surprise you, ma'am. Do we have verb in verbs also? Do we have singular and plural? Yes, we do have. Okay, what do we do? You know what do we do? We just do the reverse of what we do to nouns. We remove S from the word. What does it mean? It means, see, we have two words when it comes to action play. We are not talking about the past tense or the present participle. We are not talking about the ed and ing form. We are just talking about the base form. Play, place. Okay, so the one with S is singular. The one without S is plural. So the moment you get confused, go back and recollect how do we convert nouns, and then do the reverse to their verbs. If a noun rooms is plural, but plays is singular. So with S is plural in nouns, without S is plural in verbs. Okay. Now, like I said, plays and play. Okay. Now, if you could see, there are a lot of examples: bats, balls, roses, pens, tables. But when it comes to verbs, all the S comes under the singular, and the one which has no S are plural. So eat, dance, sing, cook, play, listen, teach, dance, everything. Just the base form without S is plural. The one which has S, plays, eats, and remember, all these verbs, they have singular and plural. Sings, cooks, dances, teaches, listens, sleeps, all these are singular. Okay, so you could read this, this particular statement below, that noun and both act in an opposite manner when forming singular to plural. The moment you get confused looking at a verb, whether it's singular or plural, just recollect how nouns are and then do the reverse to it. Are we clear with this? Give me a thumbs up. Mokshik, Kimaya, Samyuk, Sam. Okay, I think most of you have given me a thumbs up, so I'll go ahead. Now, some more verbs to make it a little more, give you more clarity. We have these B form of verbs. B form. All of you know what are B forms? When you have this is, are, and all these. Okay. So here also there's a trick to remember, I would say. All the ones which is ending with S: has, is, was, does. If you look at it, all these are ending with S. So all those are singular verbs. When it comes to plural, they are have, are. So is this are, was is were, does is do, has is have. Are we clear with these? These are most common be verbs that we use. So you just have that image of singular and plural, very well set in your mind so that we can go further and don't make errors there. Okay. Now coming back to what is a subject-verb agreement. Now, let me give you an example. Let's consider subject to be the owner of a house, okay? And verb to be the tenant. The tenant comes, okay, wants to stay in this house. He's ready to pay the rent, take care of the house. Now, the owner will have certain rules. The owner will have rules, or the tenant will have rules? Come on. Who will have? Owner will have the rules because it is his house. Okay. So he will say, you have to pay this much of rent. You have to make sure you don't bring in pets here. You should not have non-veg. You should maybe repaint it every 2 years. I will increase every year 5%. He will have all sorts of rules. Verb, no, a tenant has to agree to it. And then they both have an agreement. Okay. Now getting back to SVA, in short, what we say subject verb agreement. Here, the subject is the owner in the sentence. The verb is the tenant. Now here, verb has to agree to subject because subject is the owner. Subject need not change here. The verb will change according to what is the subject. Okay. Now, the golden rule of SVA is that they must agree with one another in number. In English, we have two numbers, singular and plural. So we have in math, it's like when we talk about numbers, we always think of mathematics. In English also we have number. It is singular and plural. So if a subject is singular, its verb must also be singular. If the subject is plural, its verb must also be plural. So this is the agreement between subject-verb agreement. And this is the agreement between the subject and verb, where verb will agree. So the verb will look at the subject and then change according. It will be play or plays or write or writes, or that will. So if the subject is singular, the verb has to be singular. If the subject is plural, the verb has to be plural. Simple. They are agreeing in number. They have to match in number. Singular to singular, plural to plural. Okay, are we clear with this golden rule of SVA? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, now that you agree to this, wait, let me go to the next slide. Okay, now I'll give you an example. The dog chases the cat. Okay, the answers are already being given. So first I will look at it. Don't look at the other part. Okay, first I will ask myself, what is the action? What is the verb? Then I get an answer very, very easily. Chases, because that's an action. Now, who is chasing? Who is doing the action of chasing? Dog or the cat? It's obviously dog, very clearly. So dog is the subject. And what is it? Singular or plural? It is singular because it is dog. It's not with S, dogs. So it is singular. So verb also has to be singular. So chases is singular, not chase. Okay, because remember, your verbs with S is singular. Now plural. The dogs chase the cat. So chase is the verb. Who's doing the action? The dogs, and dogs is plural. So the dog, if the subject is plural, the golden rule says verb also has to be plural. So without S, the verb is plural. That's why I will remove S if it is chases. The dogs chase the cat. Are we clear with this? Yes, I am getting some answers in the chat. Very good. Okay, give me a thumbs up. Kimaya and who else? I would say maybe Samzen. If you both have switched off your video, if you could otherwise give me a thumbs up through your Zoom icon. Okay, lovely. Mokshik is giving me 2 thumbs up. Thank you so much. Okay, now, are you all ready to solve a few of these fill-ups? Okay, remember, look at the subject and then decide what your verb has to be. Okay, that please apply the logic or the rule of SVA. And what you do is, I want all of you to write all 4 answers at once and send me on chat. All 4. So you could put a comma after 1. No, don't send me 1. So it'll be too confusing to receive so many chats. So give me all 4 answers and send me. I'll give you a minute to do that. Come on. Just apply that logic. Mokshik, why have you switched off your video? Don't do that. It's good to see all of you on video. It's very boring for me as a teacher not to otherwise for anyone to see a blank screen and go on teaching. Come on, Mokshik, I'm waiting for you to type it out. I want the answer from Kimaya and Sam too. Come on. And never fear of going wrong. But my classes, you have all the freedom of going wrong. I'll be very happy because I'm able to hold that and I'll correct that. Okay. Samyak has sent me. If you all have ready, I can ask you to unmute and then we could discuss the answers. But I want all of you to attempt all these 4. You could send me the answers to my individual window chat section. Okay, you've sent it to everyone, doesn't matter. Next time you do that. Wait, Samyak. Kimaya and Sam. Okay, lovely. What about Sam? Sam, we are waiting for you. Okay. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is, Mokshik, I want you to answer the first 2. Samyak, answer the 3rd and 4th. But you're not just going to answer, you're also going to explain why is the answer, what is the logic behind it. Okay. Mokshik, I'll ask you to unmute. Yes. I've sent you a request of Aya. Yes, baby. I want you to do the first 2.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, he is a singular, so we will
Subject. Singular
Yes,
subject. Yes.
it is a singular subject, so we will use a singular verb. So we will put as es behind goes, so it will be goes.
Now, can you complete the sentence?
He goes to work by bus.
And are you sure goes is singular?
Yes, ma'am.
Because it is a verb with s is singular. Very good. What about the next?
They, ma'am, they is a plural subject, so we will take the verb as same. So they travel to work by bus.
So tell me, verb without s is plural. So I'll keep it same. They travel to work by bus. Very good. Superb. Thank you so much. Samyak Jain, can you please unmute and tell me the 3rd and 4th?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, the 3rd is my mom respects me. Ma'am, it is because mom is singular, so the verb will also be singular.
The verb will also be singular. My mom
respects me.
Respects me. So you have to tell me respects. Are you sure it's singular?
Yes, ma'am.
Why? How?
Ma'am, because if we have to make any verb singular, so we have to add s, and if we have to make it plural, we have to remove s.
Lovely. What about the 4th one?
Ma'am, my friends respect me. Ma'am, because friends is plural subject, so ma'am, the verb will also be plural. My friends respect me.
Lovely. Don't you all feel nice that you learned something so easily and with so much of clarity now? Okay. Now, it doesn't end here. Subject verb agreement doesn't end here. Of course, you have got the right foundation of subject verb agreement, the basic, the golden rule of SVA. But under this, after the golden rule, you have certain other rules that you have to keep in mind. Okay, not all subjects are as easy as these: my mom, my friends, they, he. They are sometimes the subjects can confuse you whether they are singular or they are plural. So all these confusions can be clarified with the rules that we are going to learn. A few rules in this particular class and all the rules in our other classes. Okay, now let's look at a few rules in this subject verb agreement. All of you remember pronouns? Under pronouns, we have learned something called indefinite pronouns. Now, I'll give you a trick to remember indefinite pronouns, those that end with one, thing, or body. So indefinite means where you're not definite of whom you are referring to. Okay, so anyone, everyone, someone, no one. Likewise, nobody, somebody, everybody, anybody. The next thing, anything, everything, something, nothing. Okay, so this rule says they require singular verb. You will get confused, ma'am, when I am talking about everyone. Everyone is supposed to be plural, but the rule of subject verb agreement. So when I am referring to everyone, it obviously means it is more than one. So that means it is plural. So obviously I will put plural verb. No, the rule says they are supposed to be treated as singular subjects. So if they are singular subjects, the verb also has to be singular. Now let's look at the example. Everyone has done his or her homework. Everyone are present or everyone is present? Come on, Mokshik. Kimaya, would you like to unmute and give me this answer? Kimaya? Okay, what about Sam? Okay, maybe are they finding it difficult or they are okay. Sam?
नहीं नहीं मैं कह रही हूँ सर होप हम लोगों के लिए कम लग रही है
Sam?
अभी फिलहाल हम वो पर्पस खत्म है ना, फिलहाल तो इन्हें परेशान करना है थोड़ा सा बस.
Sam, I would ask you, please. Okay, I have muted. Samyak? Okay, now tell me, everybody is in the class or everybody are in the class?
Everybody is in the class.
Why? Wait. Yes. Sorry, yeah.
Ma'am, because everyone is considered to be treated as a singular
Subject, complete a sentence.
singular subject.
Hence, the verb also has to be singular. Very
Singular.
good. Okay. So everybody is in the class. Never say everybody are. The moment you say are or put a plural verb to all these indefinite pronouns, you are totally, wrong or grammatically incorrect. Somebody has left her purse. Mokshik, can you please recognize the subject and the verb and tell me if the golden rule has been applied?
Yes, ma'am.
What? Somebody has left her purse. Somebody has left their purse. Okay, it shouldn't be her. Now, what is the verb here? What is the verb?
Ma'am, somebody is a singular subject.
So what is the verb that I have used here?
Has.
Remember, the be form of the verb with S is singular. I am not told have. Somebody have left. Wrong. Somebody has left. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So next is the pronouns neither and either are singular. Remember, and require singular verbs, even though they seem to be referring in a sense to two things. Now, we use neither and either, especially in a sentence when we have two things. Why do we? Neither of it are working. Means when I say neither, that means there are two things and both are no. When I say either, when I use, there are two things and one of it is working or you want it. Either is an option, neither is, both are no. So when I say neither of the two computers is working, means there are two computers and both are not working. Instead of say, so whenever I use this in a sentence, okay, don't consider, of course, two computers is a plural subject, but this sentence has neither in it. The moment I use there, neither, I have to use a verb or treat there the subject as singular, and verb also that follows is also singular. So neither of the two computers, don't look at two computers and go wrong and write are. It has to be singular. Which dress do you want for Christmas? So there are two dresses, okay? Mama is asking you to, option 2, choose one. And you are okay to pick up any of it. So you would say, either is fine with me. Means any one of it is, both are fine basically. Any one of it is fine. So either are fine, wrong. Or when I say neither of the two computers are working, no, is working. Either is fine with me. Are we clear with this? Okay, now, next. Some words end in S and appear to be plural. Like I gave you an example, bottles, rooms, mobiles, pens, pencils. But they are considered, there are certain words that are, though they end with S, but don't confuse them to be plural. They are singular and require singular verbs. Now, measles, it's ending with S. So does it mean it's plural? The word itself, the spelling itself has an S in it, like the news. That spelling itself has a S in it. I will not say the singular form of news is new. Oh. So it ends, that it's a part of that word. So obviously there has to be a singular verb. Okay. Measles is a dangerous disease. The news from them is unpleasant. Okay, now let's try to solve these. Come on, I want all of you to send me the answer. You have the option here. Choose the correct one and send me in my chat section in my individual window so that you know. Okay, I'm waiting for all of you to send. Like all of you sent the last time. Please, all of you remember the rules and apply here and send it. Okay. Samyak Jane was quick to send it. What about others? Don't try to copy the ones who have written. Just you all know the logic. Apply that and it's very easy. Mokshik, Kimaya and Sam, I'm waiting. Mokshik, are you writing? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, okay, I'll wait. Come on, be quick. Kimaya. Whatever, how much ever you have written, send it to me. Okay, fine. I will clarify that, Samyak, you've written the question. Good. Okay, now, the answer is here is, see, when I talk about the subject-verb agreement rule, okay, and the verb that has to be applied here, either singular or plural, is to do only with present tense. When it comes to past tense, it doesn't have a singular or plural. Ate is ate only, no? But when it comes to present, it is either eat or eats. So we are not talking about past tense here. Okay, if somebody eats, so either it's eat or eats. So the most of you have written, Mokshik has written eat. If somebody eat this apple pie, spare them. Now Mokshik, I will ask you to unmute. Mokshik, please unmute.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, somebody, what is somebody here?
Mama, singular.
Singular. Now, eat is singular or plural?
Ma'am, it is singular.
Eat. Eat is a verb or a noun?
Noun.
Eat.
Verb.
So verb without s is singular or plural?
Plural.
Plural. So what is singular?
Eats.
Eats. That's why it's very important. I know it's very common. There are times that even I have got confused, you know, when I was learning this concept. It's a matter of just getting it, and a matter of practice. You will immediately get, because all these years we have only concentrated on singular plural nouns. Now suddenly we know they are singular plural verbs also, but it acts reverse. Okay, take a little while. If you have that confusion, you just, I told you, recollect how nouns are and then reverse that rule to verb. Okay, yes, Samyak, I've asked you to unmute. Yeah, so what is the right answer, Samyak? If
Mom eats.
somebody eats this,
Somebody eats this apple pie, I will not spare them.
you got it, Mokshik? Okay, I'm glad they are mistakes also, because now that when mistakes are corrected, we will never repeat them. Okay, yes, you have any doubt?
No, mom, I have raised my hand to answer.
Okay, fine. You could answer the second one.
Okay, ma'am. Physics is my favorite subject.
Physics, it ends with S, so should be plural.
But ma'am, in physics spelling, it is S, but it is singular. So the verb will also be singular.
Yes, physics, the spelling, there's nothing called physic subject. Physics becomes a something else. Yes? Okay, what about the third one? My father?
My father neither smokes nor drinks.
Why do I? My father is what do I say?
Ma'am, because smoking is a verb and drinking is also a verb.
Verb that is there, but
So,
why am I using S? Why am I considering it to be singular?
Ma'am, because in verbs, if we put S in any verb,
Yeah, but my question is, why do I have to write singular verb?
ma'am, because if we had neither to and
Yes, very good.
so
Okay, so we have to be, so whether it is my father or it is my friends, it is still smokes and drinks, because I'm using neither. Okay? Okay, now we'll quickly go to the next set of rules. The fourth rule says the verb in an or, neither nor sentence agrees with the noun or a pronoun closest to it. Now, neither the clerks nor the secretary means there's a negative towards the clerk and towards secretary has the keys. Okay, that means both of them do not have the keys. Now, there are two subjects here, clerks and secretary.
Okay, please listen to this very carefully. Clerks and secretary. Clerks is singular or plural? Plural. Yes. Secretary is singular or plural? Singular. Now, verb has is closest, or the particular blank where verb has to come is closer to secretary or the clerk. Obviously, secretary. So I will here look at whether the noun which is closest to the verb is singular or plural. Secretary is singular. That's why I will put has here. You got it? Now let me reverse this. Neither the secretary nor the clerks has the keys or have the key. Come on, answer that on chat. I'm going to reverse this. Neither the secretary nor the clerks has the keys or have the keys. I repeat, neither the secretary nor the clerks have the keys or has the key. Yes, Kimaya has answered, have the keys. Is that your answer, Samak and Mokshik? Is it have? Oh, lovely. Okay, now here when I say clerks are those accountants, employees. Okay, now the one which is closest to the verb has to be considered. Okay, now neither the teacher nor the children, although children doesn't end with s, but it definitely is a plural verb. Okay, only when it's more than one child we say children, have attended the school function. Either the chairs or the boxes have to be moved. Not has to be moved, because obviously I will not look at the chairs. I will look at boxes because that's the closest, and boxes is plural. So I will put a plural verb. Okay, now fifth rule says, has a general rule, use a plural verb with two or more subjects when they are connected by and. Simple. When I say Samyak Jain is an intelligent boy, is because Samyak is only one. But when I say Samyak and Mokshik are intelligent, because they are two subjects. TV and radio are my means of entertainment. Red and yellow are my favorite colors. Friends and relatives were present for my birthday celebration. Were, not was. Are, not is. Have, not has. Yes. Yes, Mokshik, you have a doubt, baby?
Mom, I don't understand this rule. Your voice was coming low.
Oh, is my voice low, Samyak? Or something wrong at your end?
Ma'am, before it was.
Okay, is it fine now, right now?
Yes, yes.
Okay, see, Mokshik, I repeat very quickly. When there are two subjects, obviously they are not in the plural form, but they are two separate subjects. So that means together that means they are more than one. TV and radio. So there are two subjects. Two means plural. So my verb has to be in plural form. Are. Friends and relatives, red and yellow. So I'm talking only about red is my favorite color, but I say I have two favorite colors, red and yellow. So remember, you know, when there are two or more subjects and they are connected by and, I will consider that particular, totally that, you know, a subject in a sentence to be in plural form, and hence verb also has to be plural. Got it, Mokshik? Okay, now sixth one, use a singular verb with distances. Remember, this is very important. Distances, when I'm talking about distance, periods of time, sum of money, when considered as a unit. Now, let's say 10 lakh comes under the sum of money. 365 days comes under periods of time. 160 kilometers come under distances, kilometers or miles. Whenever I'm using this, now when I say 365 days, obviously you will say, ma'am, days. Days, obviously, with already it's 365, plural, very clearly. Days also ends with S. We will mistake it and we will consider them to be plural subject, and we will apply the golden rule. We will put plural verb. No, they come under
either distance, periods of time, or sums of money, they will be considered as singular subject, and obviously then the verb also has to be singular. So 10 lakh is a huge amount to carry in form of cash. Is 365 days makes 1 year, not make 1 year. Makes is singular, although days will appear to be plural, but because it comes under periods of time. 160 kilometers is equivalent of 100 miles. Got it? Come on, quickly. We will do the last part of the exercise. I want you all, what we will do is, I will ask you to unmute. Let's not write now. Okay. Kimaya, are you interested to unmute? I've given you that, I've sent you a request to unmute. You could do it. Okay. Mokshik, tell me the first two.
Okay, ma'am. Rahul and his parents. So, ma'am, they are more than two. So, ma'am, we will use here. Ma'am, here we will use visit.
Visit is plural. Yes. Okay. Next one.
Either the workers or the boss dash the merchandise delivers. So, ma'am, it will be.
What are you looking at to arrive at the verb? Which subject are you looking at?
Ma'am, I am looking for boss.
Yes. So boss is singular.
So the verb should be also singular.
So what is singular? Remember SS in verb. Remember SS. One with
Deliver.
SS is singular. Delivers. That's how I remember. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, Samyak, you could answer the third and fourth. Wait, I'll ask you to. I'm so sorry, I forgot to do that. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Third and fourth.
Okay, ma'am. Neither Matt nor his brothers were at the party.
Very good. Next one.
4 miles is a long way to walk.
You could tell me the fifth one also.
Yes, ma'am. 2 dogs are running in the circle.
Yes. Mokshik, can you tell me the sixth and seventh?
Okay, ma'am. $5 dash 2 by 2 ask for. Ma'am, it would be dollar. So it is.
It comes under sums of money. Money, distance, and periods of time.
It will ma'am
Is always considered as singular. Okay, what about the last one, seventh one?
Ma'am, me.
Yes, please do, since you have unmuted.
Everybody dash ask to remain quiet. So, ma'am, it would be were.
Is it were? Everybody is considered as singular or plural? Indefinite pronouns ending with body, one, and thing.
Ma'am, singular.
Singular. So what is singular? Was or were?
It was.
Was. Okay. Don't worry if you're going wrong. Doesn't matter. It's matter of practice, matter of few days, time, a little effort from your side, and we will get it right. Okay. I hope all of you could understand and will apply this in your when you have this agreement in academics, you will actually find it very easy because you already know almost 50%, I would say.
Ma'am.
Yes, Moksha.
Ma'am, you will cover all the vocabulary part?
Yes, everything will be covered.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, you could mute now, Mokshit. Yeah, thank you so much. Ranjan sir, you could.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Thank you for the wonderful session. So, students, you can let us know in the chat box. Do you like the session? Okay, thank you, Kimaya. Okay, so students, I am sharing some links in the chat box. Yes, so it was very nice and interesting. Okay, thank you. So I have shared some links in the chat box. You can copy the link, okay, and save somewhere. So to join the course, this link will help you. Okay, students. And now Poonam will meet you in the live classes. So thank you for joining today. Thank you, Poonam, for the wonderful session. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. I enjoyed and it was very nice. Okay,
Thank you.
thanks, Mokshit.
Try to enjoy it. Bye bye. Thank you so
Bye,
much.
everyone. Bye.